Hey, what's up you guys? We are doing a nail tutorial today and we're gonna see how this goes. I have not done any nail stamping in so long. So I whipped out my old Konad kit and we're going to see if I can do some nail stamps for Halloween. Because I haven't done it in a while. I've got some Konad, like the special nail polish you're supposed to use. This one looks especially dry, so I'm hoping that I can make it work. Let's see. I haven't opened it yet. Oh my gosh, it is so hard to open. I'm literally getting teeth action in here, like that's how bad this is. Okay. I feel like it might be able to work because I'm just doing a little bit of nail stamping. So we have those. So you need the specialty nail polishes to do this, I believe. I've got the little holder for the plate. I'm going to try to do this little spider over here, and I've got some bats on this plate. I pulled another one with skulls aside, just in case I decide to use it. It hasn't been used before. But first we're going to prep the nails, and then, so I'm going to go ahead and prep my nails, and then I'll come back. They're a little short and sad right now, so it might take me a minute, so I don't want to waste all your time on camera doing that, but I'll be back when we need the polish on, okay? Be right back, guys. So I got a little crazy when I was cutting my cuticles, and now I'm bleeding, so I'm trying to make that stop so I can get this video going the rest of the way, but what I might have to do is just work around this fingernail in the meantime, because I just ain't nobody got time to be bleeding on camera. Okay, so what I want to do is I've got this NYC black lace cream. I was gonna do this one on most of my nails and then do orange on my ring finger. I have to think. Okay, so we're gonna see how this one works. I haven't painted my nails black in a long time, so we're gonna see. I'm just gonna try to work around that finger. It'll be just really Halloween inspired, I guess, if it's like got blood in it, I guess. So we'll just work around it. So it's really thin. Heads up on that. It's kind of watery consistency. It is a cheaper type nail polish, so I can't really expect it to be like over the top great or anything. So you're gonna definitely need a lot of coats, as you can tell, to like get it to where it's actually really dark. It's kind of like pretty see-through here. Oh shoot. Okay, well maybe we're doing the index finger, I guess, because I just kept painting and didn't stop myself. So alright, well we're gonna do in that case the index finger, because I don't feel like taking that off now. And I'm coming up to the edge where I'm bleeding, and just it is what it is. So let me get my thumb. Let me skip that finger before I get crazy and just paint them all black, which is not what I was intending. I wanted a little bit of color. Okay, so that's where we are at the moment. Let me go ahead and switch over my other hand and get that one going. Oh! I hate when you got a plan and then you mess up the plan, and then I just started painting the index finger on this hand. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't even with my own self right now. Sorry, I'm just gonna bend this a little bit. Okay, maybe it takes a little more. When you got a plan and you're just screw it up royally. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to come back to the Okay, so that's where we're at so far. I think I'm going to give the black a chance to kind of calm down right now and then go back in with the orange. So this is LA Colors Color Craze, their Brights collection. It's called Tangy. So that's what we're looking at. I don't think I've ever used this one, so it's going to be interesting to see what it looks like. Oh, that's a tiny little brush. Okay. Tiny little brush. Okay, let me get some more of the product off. I like the color, though. Now this one is another one that's really thin. Like you can see right there, it's going to need quite a bit more coats to be like a solid orange. I'm going to go over the other nail. It's very transparent. And I'm not a nail expert, but I'm almost wondering if I should have put another color under it. Like, do you put white under it to make it more solid? I don't know. I'm kind of too lazy for that. I was just hoping I would just paint it and it would be good. Okay, so I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to go back to the black again. With you guys. So I changed my mind. I am going to do this little skull one instead, and I'm going to try it on my thumbs first and then kind of go from there. So it's basically like this. We're going to go ahead and do the skull. I'm going to maybe do the gold against the black. I think that would be kind of interesting. So let's see if I can get this bottle open. Man, these are so hard to open. That's what happens when you got nail polish for a lifetime. So basically what you're going to do with these Konad things is you're going to paint the design. You put it in the little tray. Ah, it's dripping. Ah, oh no. Oh no, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked. Okay, so I probably should have shook it more. Find out the hard way right now because it's super watery. I thought it was like less watery than this, to the point where it's like dripping everywhere. Okay. Alright. So let's try this again. It could be two. It was just on the little pole here. Okay. So basically you want to paint it over your design. You want to work fairly quickly. So heads up, just get a whole bunch in there. Then you're going to take your little scraper. You're going to scrape it so it's flat, and then you're going to go in with the stamp. Now, let's see how we're going to look here. Okay. It's not super pigmented. It's a little bit dull, actually. So what I've learned here is that I might not use the gold after all, because I feel like the gold's too watery and it's just being washed out by the black. So we've learned our lesson on that. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean off everything. So you want to clean off your little scraper. And then you want to clean off the plate, just so you don't have leftover nail polish hanging out on it. So I'm going to clean that off. And we're going to try this again, but I'm going to do it in the white. I think I'm going to do the white one like right over top. And then that way it'll add a little dimension to what's already there, so I don't have to repaint it. Okay. I feel like good first try here, considering that I haven't done this in a while. So the white's like much thicker. So I think they're going to get a better design this time. So we're going to scrape. That wasn't even a good scrape. Okay. As I said, you're trying to work quick, but also scraping it smooth. That did not work. I waited too long. So you have to get like really good at this process. I haven't done it in a while, so I need to practice. what better time than on camera? So, okay. So we're gonna try again. I'm gonna try to make it just right over the design, not like too much extra. There we go. I feel like that was a better scrape. I'm gonna pick up the product. I'm gonna go over the nail. Boom. That was a way better design. Okay, so you're gonna clean this off. Clean off your area. Clean off your scraper. Okay. And then you just have to clean, basically I'm going to have to clean up the edges and then put a top coat on this. So, my next step, I'm going to do another one on my other thumb here. So let me get back in there. You just want just enough so that when you scrape it, it'll flatten out into the plate. I'm going back in for a re-scrape. That wasn't as good. Okay, so I was not quite fast enough on that one. That's the negative about these, like you have to be fast. It just sucks. Like if you're not quite fast enough, then you're gonna get like a halfway design. So that one was actually almost a pretty good scrape. It's just it didn't have some of the design. It didn't pull it forward for some reason. I'm kind of like remembering how fun this was. I'm like, man, I wish I still was doing this on a regular, like I was doing this on a regular basis. Okay. Let's see if I can scrape that in. I'm kinda, I don't have a ton of this white stuff here. Come on. Okay. It's like not wanting to scrape real well, like what the heck. I mean, it still looks pretty decent, but it's not perfect. Alright, I'm back, you guys. Here we are with the finished product. So these nails here have some bats on them. This one here has got a skull on it. Just having it focus in. So not perfect, but I feel like for a good attempt for the first time in a long time, that actually came out pretty decent. So I've got extra fluff on my nails and everything. What I would advise to do though is, see on this nail it's a little smudgy. That is because I started to put a top coat on it a little too early and that didn't work. So probably just leave them alone for a while until you know they're really, really dry, and then at that point you can feel free to put a top coat on to set the design a little better.